Do you want to create this beautiful realistic world inside Unreal Engine 5? Let's get started. So the first thing we have to do is to come to Epic Games Launcher, and here we have a marketplace. So in marketplace we have to search for Old Ways to Learning kit. This is a free kit. I mean, it is permanently free, so anytime you want you can use it. And you can see it is for Unreal Engine 5.1 or any other version in the future you use. It will be available for that also. So the easy thing you want to do is just to come and create project, and then this is the project name. You can select anywhere you want to save it and then create it. After creating the project, you will come here and this is your map. Or for the first time loading, it will take a long time because this is a big project and it is around 19 GB. So if your computer is not that strong, it would be a little difficult for it to open this project. So that's why I just want to migrate the assets to a new project, only those assets we need in this project. So if you cannot create a new project from these assets, and if your computer is not that much strong to use these projects, then you can easily use my assets and you can download it from the link in the description below. Its size will be smaller than this one, as this is around 19 GB. So let's come here and I will just to come and create a new project. I will come and select a new project, and this would be a gaming project because we want to create a game. So I will select blank project, and there we have to select C++ because this project will be completely in C++, and we don't need any started content or ray tracing. So let's give it a name. Let me select a name for this, like The Walking Dead. So because this would be a game similar to Walking Dead, and there we go. And this is our new Unreal Engine project. So now we have to migrate some files from this. As you can see, this is a very heavy project, and maybe if your computer is not that strong, it won't be able to run this project. That's why we don't want to use this project and create our own new project. But this is a very beautiful one. I really like this one. So let's come and migrate some of the assets from here to our project. I'll just come to content browser, and here we have look at this. We have bridge. I will select this bridge project, and then we have buildings, and then we can select landscape also. Let me come and select one lighting one. I'll select this lighting dust map from this, and we don't need any other thing to copy from here. We just need some buildings, which is right here, and we need this bridge, which is right here, and we have a sky, which is right here. And I want to just select all of them and right click on them and migrate it. Remember that we don't need to select any other thing from the project. Anything like any assets, meshes or materials, anything which is used in one of these three maps will be selected automatically by Unreal Engine. That's the good thing I like about Unreal Engine. So let's come and select asset actions, and here we have migrate. I will click on migrate, and look at this, all the assets we need are selected, and just press OK. Now let's come to our project. I'll just come here, and there we have the Walking Dead project, and I'll come to contents. Remember, you have to select content folder. If you don't, then there will be a problem in redirections, so it's always a good idea to select content folder. and there we go. I'll select this folder and it will start migrating. We have to wait a little bit. It'll take a little bit of time, and then once it's finished we'll go to our project and start our work there. And now it's done. Let's close this project. We don't need it anymore. And now we're back in our The Walking Dead project. So here, as you can see, this is a blank project or blank map. We don't have anything, but if I come to content browser, here we have everything we need, including the maps we selected from there. All these maps we have here, but I'll come and create a new map. I'll just come to contains, and in here I'll click a new folder. I'll give it a name maps. This is our own maps. We don't want to use any of their maps, so I'll select these maps, and after that I'll come and create a new level. This will be a completely empty level, and let me create it. Then I'll come and save this current level. We'll save it in maps, and I'll give this like main map, and that's it. We have this, and now I'll come to the Northwood maps, and here we have the lighting. First I'll open the lighting map, and there we go. Look at this. I like this one. This is a beautiful one. This is a beautiful one, but I think I did a mistake. I just wanted another one, but I just migrated this one. So let me come and delete this one, and I will go back to our Old West project, and from there I'll migrate that one again. So let me come to that project back, and we're back here. Let me come to content drawer here, and there we have maps. I'll select all of them, so which one is the good one, and we can migrate that one. So let me check it. I'll just check this one, Afternoon Classic. This is a good one, but I don't like it. I'll select this one, and it's also not a good one. And let me select this one. Wow, we cannot see the lighting, and simple lighting. Nope. So I think I'll select this, and let me migrate it. So I'll come just and migrate this one, and let's press OK, and there we go. This is the right place. After that I can come back to this project, and here if I come to maps, there we have it. I'll open this one, and there we go. I like this one. I think this is the right one I want. So this is a good map for our project, I think. So that's why let me come back and close that project, as we don't need that one. And now I'll just select all these files from this project, and I'll come to our own map, and let's paste it here. There we go. Our lighting is ready now. Let me check which things we have. We have directional light. If you don't know any of these things, you can check out my other lecture about Unreal Engine 5 basics. You will learn all about lighting and all the basics about Unreal Engine 5. So that's why I don't want to cover these things here, because it would take a long time. If you don't know or you want to understand these things, you can cover that lecture. So let me come back to content drawer, and here I'll come to maps this time, and this time we need landscape. I'll come and open landscape, and there we go. Yeah, look at this. We cannot see anything here, but if I come and select unlit, because we don't have lighting, now you can see we have a big map right here, and there is some beautiful things here, but I don't want to use them here. So I'll just come here and select all of them. After selecting them, I'll copy them from here, and then I'll come to my own map. I'll open this, and let me select let mode here back, so we can see our lighting here, and then I can come and paste it right here, and boom, we have them here. Wow, great. That's what I like about Unreal Engine. And then let me come and make all of them childs of our map instance. So let me bring them as a child of it. So there we go. And I just I think I can arrange them in a new folder. I'll right click on this and move to create a new folder, and I'll give it a name like landscape. And there we go. Now we have to find the correct place for bringing the buildings and bridge. So I'll come and find and search for a good place. Let me come here. This is a good place, but this is train road right there. If I come this side, there we have roads, and I think that would be great, but we have to wait a little bit until these things are getting ready, or their shaders are getting compiled. It will take a little bit time, so I will wait for that, and there it finishes, then I'll be back. And now everything is ready. Look at this. This is very high detailed map. I really like this one. Look at these crest right there, stones. So this is great one. I like it. Now you can see this is the right place for all our buildings to bring them. I'll come back to content drawer again, and this time I'll come to maps again. Inside maps we have buildings and bridge. These are the two things still we have to bring them. So I'll come to buildings first, and there we have buildings, but you can see we don't see them because there is no lighting here. So just I'll come and select unlit mode, and then we'll be able to find or select the buildings without lighting even. So which type of buildings we want to bring, let me check it and see which are good for our project. So I think we have to bring all these, and I think we need all of them. So that's why I'll just select these. Let me come here and select not this one. I just want to find the right one. As you can see, we can select individual matches from here, and we're not able to select a complete group, and that's a problem because we want to select a complete group. So that's why I'll come here, and there we have group settings, and I'll tell him lock. Now it is locked to this map, or all the groups are locked to each other. And then we have to come and select all of them and lock them together. Then we can easily copy them. That's why I'll just come here to perspective view, and I want to check it from top view. So where is the buildings we want? I think all these. I'll select all of them, and then I can easily copy them. After copying them, I'll come back, but before that I'll just come and group them together, so we have not to lose any data. I'll just group them together, and then I'll copy. Now I can come to my own map. I'll open this map, save the selected one. I want to save it. And now I'll come here and select perspective view here and let view. Then I can come here and create a new folder. This would be for buildings, and then I can come here and paste the things we have copied from the other project. We have to wait a little bit until importing all the actors, and wow, we have all of them. And the good thing is that all of them are in the correct position, but as you can see, they're not in the buildings folder. I'll just come here and select all these actors and right click, then I'll tell him move to buildings folder. We have two building one on buildings. I want to just move them to our own building files. Now there we go. If I come and save everything, that's great. Look at this. Now I think I just want to change your position a little bit. I will check if something is not in the correct position. We can change that, but if it is, then we don't need to change anything because I think it is in the correct position. Yeah, I think it is completely in the correct position. And wow, that's great. That's what I like about the Unreal Engine 5. So do we want to copy or bring any other things or not? I think we don't want to make our map more heavier than this one, because like some of you might be using the computers which are not able to run a heavy project. So that's why I just don't want to bring all the buildings here, that we should not have problems with our performance in the future. If you want to bring them, you can just copy and paste them, and if you want to just align them in the correct positions, you can move them around. If you don't know how to move objects around in the map or arrange them, you can watch my other tutorial. Link will be in the description below. You want to know about lighting, about these maps, or even if you want to complete everything from the beginning, like if you want to create the map, if you want to create the lighting, buildings and the roads you can see right here, then you can watch my tutorial. You will understand how the lighting, the map, landscape, all these things work together in Unreal Engine 5. So now we have all these things and they are ready, but still we have to bring little more change in this one because you can see its performance is not that much good. We have to bring little bit change so that we have to have a good performance, because we have our game, and in game, you know, we have to have a good performance. To do so, the first thing I want to do is to come and select post process volume. So what is post process volume? If you don't have an idea about the post process volume, we can come and select and create a new post process volume here from the visual effects. Here we have post process volume, but we already have one post process volume in our map. So when we were copying our lighting options, there we have post process volume. The simple definition for post process volume is used to control the color and the effects of our map. So I'll come here to post process volume, and so the first thing we want to do is to come and disable Lumion. If I come here, by default Lumion is enabled in every Unreal Engine project. So I want to disable it because it will increase our performance. If I come to show frames per second and say and check the performance of our project, look at this, it is very slow. It's around 9 and 8. But if I come here and disable Lumion, and now you can see it increases, like it is now 11 something like that. And if I come and check the reflection also, there we have reflection. I will disable I'll disable Lumion reflection also. Now you can see it is around 16, but still it is not a good frame rate. We should have at least 30 or 40 frame rate. To increase this more, we can come to settings. I'll come to project settings, and then inside project settings I have rendering right here. I'll find rendering, and there we go. The first thing, let's come and find, I will just disable this from global illumination here. Also I'll disable Lumion from here, and there we have reflection capture resolution. I think 64 is good for us, because this is not a movie, this is a game project. It is very important to have a good performance, even if the quality is not that good. Look at these files we had in our map. These are very high quality, like you will never use that much high quality assets for your game, because game projects should be like high performance, especially PC games or you can say mobile games. They should be very high performance, so you should use not that much high quality assets. it should be low quality assets, so you should have a good performance. That's why we have to change a little bit settings, and we have to wait a little bit because we have lots of assets there, and building reflection captures should take a little bit time. I'll be back once it's completed. And now the next thing we want to do, I'll just come here and select global tracing. We don't need digital tracing, it will decrease our performance, and I think we don't need any more settings from here. I'll come back to our project, and then if I come here to, and now look at this, we have something like 26 or 27 frames per second, which is a good thing. And the next thing I want to do is to come and change all these assets to nanite. I'll select these and press Ctrl B, so I'll be able to find them right here in the content browser, and then I can select all the assets from here and right click, come to nanite and enable nanite for them. If you don't know what's nanite, you can watch my other tutorial about nanite. You will understand how nanite works and what is that. If you already know, then it is used for decreasing the performance inside Unreal Engine 5, and this is the new feature inside Unreal Engine 5 which is used a lot and which makes the engine very powerful. So I'll click and enable nanite, and as you guess it will take time a little bit, and then we will have nanite meshes. So we have to do it for all of them, for all these files. So that's why I'll come to structures, and after coming to structures I'll come to filter. I just want static meshes. So now look at this, we have all these static meshes, and I'll select all of them inside structure folder, and then I'll right click on that and I will click on nanite. So I will just wanna enable nanite for all of them. Now we have to wait a little bit until the shaders compilation is completed, then we will have nanite meshes. Now I have to select this for this one also, and I think I already changed them to nanite. Let's check these as well. So we have to be sure that all of them are converted to nanite. I think it's not, so I'll do it now. And now all of them are converted to nanite, and our performance are now looks even better, something like even 32, and I think that's a good performance for now. If you want, we can increase it in the future. And one more thing that I forgot in the beginning is we have to bring our bridge right here. So to do so, I'll just come to maps again. Just let me come and disable this filter back. Now I'll come to maps, and here we have the bridge map. I'll open this one, but before that I have to save everything here. So now you can see we have to change it to inlet, and there we go, we have the bridge. I'll just select the bridge from here, all the bridge tools. So let me just select all of them, and I'll just copy them from here, or I can group it here so it will be easy for us to manage them. So I'll come to group and make them one single group. Now I can select all of them and copy them from here and come to our own map. Let's save everything there, and now there we go. I want to paste them here. So now we have our bridge right there, but I just want to move it to a new folder called bridge. So I'll come here and tell him move to create a new folder. Wanna name it bridge, and there we go. And now look at this, we have bridge, but I think it's not in the right location. So where do you wanna make this? I'll just bring it a little bit this side. I think this is the good place for making a bridge. Or do we have another place for that? No, I think this is the right place. I just want to bring it a little bit more this side, so it should be in the correct position. Now if I check it, wow, this is great bridge, but bring it a little bit more, and I just rotate it. Oh, not too much. I'll disable this snapping rotation from here, so now I can easily rotate it a little bit. And now you can see we have this is correct. And if I come this side also, and wow, this is amazing. Now we have it. If I come back and enable lit mode, now we will have our lighting and everything, and this will look amazing as we expected. This looks great and I really like it. We have this beautiful and great bridge right here, and then we have these roads, we have these buildings right there, and there we go. I think everything is ready, but before I finish this lecture, I want to do some more things. I'll come here to canteens, and inside canteens I'll create a new folder for blueprints. I'll give it a name like blueprints, and then I'll open this one and create a new folder for game mode. So we should have a game mode, and oh, I think I spelled it wrong. So now it's a game mode, and inside the game mode I'll come and create a new blueprint based on game mode. We have game mode base right there, and this will be BP main game mode. Now this is our main game mode, and I will come to settings. This is project settings, and inside project settings we have maps and modes. From select default game mode, our own game mode which we created, and from the worlds I have to select our main world there also, and there we go. Now our everything is the default, all the things we have created. And the next lectures we will add some more functionality for shooting on zombies. So let me play this game, and then we will see. Wow, this is great, but till now we don't have a good performance. And if we wait a little bit until everything is completed, now you can see we have a good performance. Also it's around 35 and 36. I think it's a good for now. In the future we can work on this and we can increase it more. And this is all about creating this beautiful and realistic world for our game. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends. I hope see you soon again.